Hi, Namaskar everybody. Once again now here I am with you for auxiliary verbs in American English. As in the first video of auxiliary verb, I made everything clear that auxiliary verb is the most important chapter of all the chapters we have studied so far. So now here, auxiliary verb in American English. Yesterday I told you definition and kinds of auxiliary verbs. Although Americans and Britishers can understand each other easily, yet there are some differences. Differences are based on verb 2. Here we are reading auxiliary verbs, so I should focus on auxiliary verbs. Americans use all the auxiliary verbs what Britishers use, what we use. Apart from those all, they use some exclusive auxiliary verbs. So auxiliary verbs in American English is do have, does have, and did have. Yesterday we studied 33 auxiliary verbs, 13 ordinary and 20 model auxiliary verbs. And now 3 auxiliary verbs here I am doing. After these all, only nouns are used. For that I write here US. Although nowadays North American English the word is used, but usually I write here US to mark that this is American English. So American English, the usage that these 3 are used only for one thing, that these are used to express relation or possession. Relation or possession, meaning thereby subject we have to choose, you have to choose, and either of these 3 plus noun will express relation or possession. Usage we have to study later on. I mean there should be many chapters related to auxiliary verbs. Some chapters related to errors based on auxiliary verbs will also be given. You should keep watching and get benefit of these all things. Today we have to study that do have, does have, did have. Do have, as you know, that this is plural. As I told, the class will be bilingual Hindi and English. So do plural, so plural subjects के लिए प्रयोग होगा. Does for singular, तो singular subject के लिए. और did for either singular और plural कहीं भी प्रयोग कर सकते हैं. Past tense में ये limitation समाप्त हो जाता है. So these 3 are used to express relation of possession. Sentences are now coming. Examples. I do have ideas. I do have ideas. So this is in American English. The same thing in British English we write I have ideas. This is in British English we write. For that I write here GB. GB means Great Britain. And the United States, this is difference. In the same way, if the subject is singular, now see here singular subject, she does have beauty. She does have beauty. This is American English. And for British, she has beauty. In the same way, keeping it in the past, India did have the British rule. This is American English. And same in India had the British. So this is in British English. So it's very easy to understand. Now the question arises, which one is better? Many students ask me questions, so which one is better? So I answer them, whatever comes to your tongue is the best. So it depends on your practice, in what way you practice. Practicing British or American makes no difference. Still, I should make it clear in this way. Comparing British or American, and now here British English. Whatever we say here, अमेरिकन इंग्लिश में जिसको हम लोग डू हैव बोलते हैं, वही ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश में हैव होता है. जिसको हम लोग डज हैव कह रहे हैं, वो यहां पर हैज, और डिड हैव हैव. The difference is there that after these three, either be three or noun. But after do have, does have, did have, only noun used. Here only noun. This is the difference between American and British English. In British English, we may use either or both, while in American English only noun. One example I'll give you and will make it clear that how many states has India. So in British English, and can be spoken easily. The same sentence can be spoken in American English, that how many states does India have? So you see, makes no difference. So it depends on you. You may choose either. Only one thing we should study, that he has a pen. He has got a pen, both in British English. In American English, he does have a pen. Only one thing you should pay attention, that he does have got a pen is not any expression. So these three auxiliary verbs exclusively we use of American English. It's very frequent in British English too. Apart from these all, some more things you should study. In the very segment you should study something more, that these auxiliary verbs are nowadays not in use. Still you should pay attention. Only a bit of this. Now see here, wilt was an auxiliary verb, but nowadays it is not in use, so it is old English. Nowadays we are having only will. In modern English, only will is used. So this is only for knowledge sake, because sometimes we find these words in old English, in novels, in poetry, etc., and many times we get confusion. We may not have confusion, or if anyone asks, can be answered easily. For that, actually, I want to give these all. Like shalt. Nowadays we don't use. This is old English. Now we use only shall for modern English. In the same way, doth is not nowadays used. This is old English. It was used earlier for do and does both. Because earlier, according to subject, we are not using. So in old English, this was used. But now this is known to you, that do is plural and does is singular. And this is used in modern English. In the same way, hath was used earlier in old English. But nowadays, hath is not used. Hath was used for has and have both. Because for subjects, we are not paying attention. But now we are paying attention and we are going according to subject. If subject is similar, it should be has, otherwise have. So has, similar, and have, plural in modern English. should be paid attention that earlier in second person, thou was also a pronoun and thou was taking art. So art was also an auxiliary verb in Old English. But now actually you know that you is used for singular and plural. So this should be in modern English. Thou art going. Tu ja raha hai. So thou art going and you are going. But nowadays nobody uses this one. So this has gone. Okay, I mean this is now said to be Old English. In the same way, earlier we studied main verb plus th or sometimes dst was making it singular. But nowadays we don't study in this way. Main verb plus s or es will make it singular. So this is modern English while this was Old English. For this example I want to give and it will be clear. Example, practice maketh a man perfect. Earlier people were using like this. So this was Old English. Nowadays we don't use this sentence. Nowadays we are saying that practice makes a person, whether it is he or she, one who practices gets it. So we don't pay attention to gender. We pay attention to the proper norms of grammar. So practice makes a person perfect. So this is in modern English. So this I was giving some brief accounts regarding modern and Old English auxiliary verbs we use and American English. So this is all about for today. In next video we should be coming with the usage and watching it, and for suggesting me you should go to the comment box, suggest me if there is any. So wishing all the best, keep it watching, thanking you hearing me.